Hej, siema wszystkim, tu Kamruz. Witam was tą uroczą ściną, niesamowitym spadkiem FPS-ów. W kolejnym odcinku zagrajmy w The Wolf Among Us. Chciałem powiedzieć The Walking Dead, przepraszam bardzo. A więc wyszło spolszczenie do 3. epizodu. Nie mogę się doczekać, ponieważ nie mogę się doczekać. Trochę nie tutaj, już wkrótce. Nosił wilk razy kilka, pogonili i wilka. Rozpocznie epizod 3. Bum.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
Przesunę mikrofon
I'm
trochę.
supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
No nie będziesz, to fakt.
Looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's
Holly nie była zbyt piękna.
her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god.
Ostra miesiączka. Bywa. Dlatego się cieszę, że nie jestem kobietą.
What is it?
It's Crane.
Oj tak. Nasz szefo już nie jest naszym szefem. Jest poszukiwany listem gończym. I my jako bardzo zły wilk dopadniemy go i zrobimy mu całkiem przyjemną krzywdę. Taki jest mój zamiar. A więc co, lecimy do biura jak najszybciej? Aż on wie, że my wiemy, bo widział z tego lustra i zniszczył te lustro, więc już nie będziemy mogli go znaleźć. Za pomocą lustra. Magicznego lusterka, zwierciadełka.
I'll kill him. I'll rip him apart.
Crane? Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Baby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
Crane's the killer.
What?
Powiemy mu.
Ichabod Crane? How do you know?
Pokazać mu zdjęcie?
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Muszę powiedzieć o tym śnieżce.
Please explain this to me.
Crane has been stalking Snow White.
I have to tell Snow what's going on right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see
Gdzie my
her?
ją widzieliśmy? Nie pamiętam.
Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
The
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby!
Wy sobie pogadajcie, macie dużo do wyjaśnienia, lecę.
Wait.
No słucham.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful.
Co masz na myśli? Bo ja nie wiem.
And you should tell her. But
What are you trying to...
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Okej. Zapamiętam. Waląc jej prosto z mostu. Nie uważam, żeby w tym przypadku wypadało być delikatnym. Trzeba jej powiedzieć co i jak i powiedzieć co i jak. Delikatność, no to teraz... Nie uważam, żeby było odpowiednie miejsce i czas na delikatność. Kiedy już umarły dwie osoby. Przez Crane'a. Gdyż wyglądały jak Śnieżka. Most Buckingham o 22:28. Myślałem, że to jest O, a to jest zegar. A może to jest O i zegar. Ale patent. Nie przetłumaczone są wszystkie napisy, ale trudno, co tam napisy, przeżyjemy, nie? Najważniejsze zostały przetłumaczone z tego co wiem. W sensie na plakatach czy coś. Ej, mamy trochę pieniędzy, niedużo, ale mamy. Bo zabraliśmy temu grubemu hajs, żeby zapłacić tej prostytutce. I zostało nam odrobinę. Już wcześniej też mogliśmy użyć hajsu. I użyliśmy w sumie.
If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle.
Nie przerywaj.
People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you
Niech
by
dokończę.
claiming one day that
Z
the
pamiątkami.
pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I
Kartka,
know as
kartka.
well as you
Wow, ile
that it will
kartek.
never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily
I'll
will
miss worrying
sustain as
about
well.
you. I'll miss our
And it
fights.
will, in
I'll miss
time,
you.
equal in
Holly.
strength to
Oceniasz
our
coś
mourning
wtedy,
for
kiedy to
loss.
stracisz, już nie?
And it is in that spirit that I'd like to talk about
Now
what
you
you've
will
all
never
been so
die from
grateful to share with
indifference
me.
or lead a
Your memories
tedious
of
life.
her.
Goodbye,
How she could
sweetheart.
be
Vivian to był ten z
stubborn
okiem, nie?
and
Everything.
patient.
Czy nie podawali jego
rash
imienia
and
chyba,
thoughtful.
ale on...
How she carried a torch for
Jedyny
the old
facet, którego
ways,
kojarzę.
for
No
tradition
zresztą tam siedzi, nie?
You were a big, bright,
Had-
shining star
And
in
most
this
of all,
shithole
it
of a
seems
town.
how
And I miss
Lily
you
loved-
already.
dearly loved her friends.
No, któryś z
and
tamtych
family.
dwóch.
She loved being
Gorzała?
around them, in good times and bad. I never met Lily, but from
To
what
co
I've
zamówiliśmy?
been told, I know in my heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll have our moment of silence. Thank you.
Skończyła gadać, możemy iść. Moment of silence. Dobra. Pomacha mi.
Bigby, is everything okay?
Dokończyłem.
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, przepraszam.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie and say you'll check first?
Holly, wait.
So?
That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it.
Prawo
I'm
Crane'a.
telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Holly, it's gonna be okay.
Crane to dupek.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Holly, Bigby's trying in his own way. And I'm
Zaraz
sure
powiem, co się
he has
kryje.
a very good reason for being here.
Oj, miałem.
This one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Myślę, że wiem, kto zabił twoją siostrę.
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe
Crane.
we should talk about this somewhere else.
What? No, I deserve to know.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure.
Myślę, że to
If
Crane.
anyone should be told, it's
Powiemy
me.
jej.
It's us
Zasługuje.
right now.
I think it was Ichabod Crane.
What?
Crane.
Crane.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to
Zasługuje na to, żeby wiedzieć. Nie patrzcie się tak na mnie.
He says that fucking Crane murdered Lily and you expect me to...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first.
Tamina, Bigbiego.
Look, Holly, I know how
Takie-
this must...
No,
Co się
you
dzieje?
don't know how this must feel. You have no
Ale niech se
idea.
pierdolą.
Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You
Chcę
hear
tylko
me?
dorwać zabójcę Lili.
Just want to get Lily's killer, Holly. Nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Ej, to są te prostytutki.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
No, będzie przemowa ciekawa. Tamina. No i w końcu się zgadamy z tym kolesiem z oczkiem, nie? Czy byśmy mieli
Fine.
sojusznika? Będziemy mieli?
Yeah.
I can't believe this. This is someone I've worked with for decades. This is a guy... He gets frickin' shakes when he has to order food. I mean, what are you telling me? It's all an act? Just what have you found? Bigby? What's going on?
Snow, Crane is completely obsessed with
Walimy
you.
prosto z
my
mostu.
God. If this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just listen to me for a second, all right? I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was... you know. He replays your story over and over again.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right
Pomyślałem,
now.
że pomyślałem, że powinnaś wiedzieć.
To not picture him.
I thought you should be the first to know.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing?
Jup.
Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
Nie pokażę tego, ale Crane robił zdjęcia,
If we
powie mi.
get this wrong, it would mean more than our jobs.
Ale nie musi tego
Out
widzieć.
of Fabletown for messing all of this up so badly.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God.
Wie, ale nie widziała, więc jest okej, myślę. Nie ma co jej załamywać bardziej. Walnąłem prosto z mostu, ale nie ma sensu ją... Nie ma sensu kopać leżącego. Że ona nie leży jeszcze, ale... Ruszyło ją, to widać, więc... Efekt będzie ten sam, więc po co pokazywać? Czego oczy nie widzą, temu sercu nie żal. Moim zdaniem.
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
It's just that something's come
Wszystko w
up.
porządku?
Are you okay? You don't have to do this right now.
I'll be fine.
Nie wiem, o co chodzi, bo nie czytałem.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
To był pokój Crane'a. Niech wszyscy wiedzą.
It was Crane's room. But you knew that already, right?
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming.
Nie chcę mi się sprawdzać tej księgi baśni. Ach.
Constable. Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do? That way, it's proper.
To kiepski moment.
Now is really not the time for whatever you Jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning
Czyli kolejny raz chcesz
I'm
dostać
still
mordę.
hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell.
Tylko, że ja mam
And I'll be
shotguna na
honest,
plecach,
I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere. Just sit in your office and whistle
Pracujecie
to
dla
heaven
Crane'a?
for a few short days.
Are you working for Crane? Did he...
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind.
Tylko nie
Fast
zróbcie nikomu
now.
krzywdy.
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
Settle down now. Yeah, everyone just stay where you are, nice and natural, like we're just out having a spring picnic.
They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy.
Wiem.
Really? That
Ale mam
wasn't
ochotę
right,
składać wam
telling
mordę.
everyone our dealings.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you can just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
Trzeba ich
You
uspokoić.
fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move.
Zajmę się tym.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead whore.
I'm gonna kill you! Holly!
Czemu to zrobiłaś? On miał shotgun.
I got it done.
Nie mam zamiaru dać umrzeć wielorybowi. Ale dostaniesz w mordę. O kurwa! Nie tak było, co zaplanowane. Ale oni zapłacą za to. Ale to ona się rzuciła na nich. Drwal dostał w łeb siekierą, może ona przeżyje od postrzału i on. Niedobrze. Ciekawe co by było, gdybym wybrał inną opcję. Ale nie chciałem tego ukrywać przed nimi. I tym bardziej pokazywać im, że jestem ich sojusznikiem, że się ich boję. Tych Dilliemu, no ale... Dildosowi, będę ich tak nazywać, bo się ciągle myli. Proszę, niech tam ci przeżyją. Właściwie wilk razy kilka, co?
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay.
Jak?
There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it
On jest
easy.
świnią? Pewnie ma tą maskę czy coś.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
Jak mają się pozostali? To mnie
And
bardziej
try and
interesuje.
get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine.
Przeżyli, dobrze!
I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly
Przeżyli.
refused to let me see where she
Wasiowcy
lived.
są wytrzymali.
So I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. The Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine.
Tytani?
Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Postaram się.
Try to.
Zjeść kurczaka.
Very good.
Muszę zapamiętać,
Business
żeby się nie
office.
nadwyrężać.
I know, I'll
Będziemy
have
się
to call you
nadwyrężać,
back.
jestem tego pewien.
The town is starting to find
Sorry
out.
za to.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then.
Zaraz wyłączę
Miss
Facebooka.
White, Bigby.
So,
Przepraszam.
to recap,
I jestem z powrotem. Przepraszam bardzo za to.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters.
W końcu się przydał.
That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane.
Możemy skrzesić lustereczko,
So,
zwierciadełko,
I
fajnie.
guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Są jakieś inne tropy?
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if...
Nie wydaje
I
mi się,
mean,
żeby to on ich
this
wysłał.
is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it?
Aż tak bronię
Everything
co do
points to
typa.
him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible.
Myślę, że zabił Lily.
What I saw at the open arms, everything points to Crane murdering Lily.
Nie wiem jak ta poprzednia, ale
What isn't
Lily...
adding up for me is Faith. Why would he kill her? It doesn't seem connected.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Chociaż ta Jaśmin była całkiem podobna do Śnieżki, ale...
He was a conniver,
Też była
a
prostytutką.
coward,
No nie
a
wiem.
liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
Współczuję
I'm glad you
Holly.
were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake.
Dobra. Niespecjalnie nas lubi. Ale chyba nie zawiniliśmy teraz za bardzo, co?
Ask you a question?
Dawaj.
It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you. But
Jasne.
after tonight,
Sure.
it's just when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it
Czemu w ogóle się
said
tutaj
that
przybyliście, skoro tam było tak
maybe
fajnie?
in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Nie sprawia mi to
Fuck
przyjemności.
no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Co miałem powiedzieć, że mi to sprawia przyjemność? Tylko jakbym dał...
Problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane wziął
What
je
do
ze
you
sobą.
mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane musiał
He
go
must
zabrać.
have taken a shard with him.
I can't believe
W
this.
sumie nie jest taki
I
głupi.
saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
A może to tam
Well,
małpa
that's
schowała?
not entirely true.
A, skoro nam mówi to raczej nie.
Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
Sam znam,
Just
że kryje.
forget it. I'll find him myself.
How? We don't know where he went. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
No,
We can still
punkt
solve
dla
this
ciebie.
ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Szukamy, co? Babkin taki zignorowany. Smutno mi. Chodź, pogadam z tą mordą. Starasz się pomóc, dziękuję.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Smutno mi z jego powodu.
The whole mirror thing? It's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Tak. Nie zadam tego pytania. Widziałeś coś
You
jeszcze?
didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Tyle.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Rozejrzyjmy się. Przydało się nam więcej zabić kasy. Fajne jest to, że w tej grze pieniądze się przydają. W The Walking Dead raczej nie były zbytnio potrzebne. Pogadam ze Śnieżką. Nie widzę tutaj żadnej innej opcji.
Buffkin says that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch. His glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city.
Wiedźmy na
It's
13
something
piętrze,
at
co?
least.
O co
Find
chodzi?
anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Maybe check that
Zawsze
stuff
dobrze,
there.
że są. Biurko Crane'a. Warto sprawdzić. Czy to jest rękawica? Nieważne. Szuflada mnie interesują. Nie chcę mi się czytać. Siła łapie, co? Nie pytaj od czego.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah?
No, o czym to było?
Do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed already?
Sinobrody to nie był ten, który
I
był...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than
Ten,
that.
który mordował?
Well,
Którego
you
mieliśmy
did,
szukać?
and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
Nie możemy naprawić...
Isn't your concern.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Ale gdzie?
AM
To jest
or
pytanie.
PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Co wiesz o
Define
Crane'ie?
help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch,
Bret
and
is
it's
a
to
fan,
acquire a
jakby.
magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not.
Jak kieruje tym
officially.
zachodzeniem?
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Ty nie byłeś tym mordercą? Chwila. Księga baśni, zobaczmy, tutaj są przedstawione postacie, co nie? Ile ich jest? Wow. Chwila, to jest ciekawe. Są jakieś historie na temat tych bohaterów? Będę musiał sobie poczekać. Poczytać. Wydaje się ciekawe. Ale znajdźmy tego Sinobrodego, nie? To jest Sinobrody. Były seryjny morderca, czyli dobrze pamiętałem. Okej. Kontynuując.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Przepraszam!
If Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Mogę pójść wodą.
Chances are I'll have to swing by both anyway, so...
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him.
Ja idę
I
zabrać
won't
jej
waste any
dildo.
more.
You
Dildo,
just
coś tam.
can't go up
Dildo,
there alone,
no.
all right?
I've no
Chcę im
interest
skopać
in
mordę!
drapes, my dear.
Za to,
That's
co zrobili
what concerns
Helze.
you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Śmiało.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is.
Może nam
We
pomóc,
have
więc
to find
zaryzykuję.
the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised.
Mi też,
He's
ale
up
no
to
cóż.
something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
A więc...
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Mogę iść do biura D i mu skopać ryj jeszcze raz, bo bardzo mam ochotę. Mogę iść do apartamentu Crane'a, ale nie chce mi się wiedzieć, że on tam będzie. No proszę was, naprawdę go tam, na pewno go tam nie będzie. Mogę iść do baru Holly, ale oni mnie tam raczej nie będą chcieli widzieć. Po tym, co się zdarzyło, idę do D.
Dee and Dum must know where he is. I should go to their office first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll look up their address.
Najlepiej jakbyś
I
ty
hope you
poszła
know.
do Helgi. Ciebie jeszcze lubi. Chyba. A co się stanie? Dalej! Zobaczycie w kolejnym odcinku. Zagrajmy w The Wolf Among Us. Do zobaczenia, papa!